But before we hit the Echo catwalk, we first head to Mali, where more than 70% of the population lives from farming. And in order to boost their harvest, most of the farmers there use chemical pesticides. But that comes at a high price to human health and the environment. And there are viable alternatives.
4,000 orange trees spread over 15 acres. This is the Diara agriculture farm near Mali's capital, Bamako. For a long time, a tiny pest caused massive damage here, the white termite. The insects infest the trees and eats through the roots, causing them to stop bearing fruits. We tried many different chemicals in our fight against the termite infestation and nothing worked. But then we started using neem oil, and not only did it work well, it's also a lot cheaper than conventional pesticides. Originally from India, the neem tree was introduced here in the 1960s for restoration purposes. The plant grows quickly and can handle temperatures up to 45 degrees Celsius, important for the country's hot climate. Now in abundance, they contain a host of useful ingredients, especially the fruit. When processed, the substance can be used for medicinal and agricultural purposes. But the potential of the neem oil as biopesticide is still largely unknown. There are only a few neem oil producers in Mali. One company in Ségou, 200 kilometers northeast of the capital. Producing neem oil is a lengthy process. Only ripe fruits that has fallen off the tree is collected and dried in the shade. The oil is extracted by cold pressing. A liter costs 15 euros and can be used to spray an area 1/3 the size of a soccer field. Oil producer Abdoulaye Sangare stumbled upon the neem tree's repellent attribute somewhat by accident. I saw a dog with a nasty wound on its head. It was shunned by everybody. They screamed when it came near. I already knew a little about the neem seed. It smells bad and it's bitter. So I took some seeds, crushed them, made a paste and put it on the wound. Immediately, the flies left the dog alone. There is now more than anecdotal evidence for the effectiveness of the neem. Mali's Ministry of Agriculture has been researching its beneficial properties. The active ingredients in neem oil is azadirachtin. That's what makes the neem-based product effective. It's been found to inhibit growth. So when certain insects ingest the substance, they don't develop properly. Neem oil is not toxic for humans or bees, but farmers still favor chemical alternatives, even though thousands of people fall ill due to pesticides poisoning in Mali every year. These chemicals are sold on every street corner. Especially in the rainy season, farmers buy pesticides in large quantities, 20, 30, 40 boxes. Farmers prefer using chemicals because it's simpler than using neem oil, says Habib Ajet. He offers training to people in the south of the country who want to switch to organic farming, and that involves learning how to make biopesticides. 1 part oil is mixed with 50 parts soapy water. It's then ready for spraying. The oil is light sensitive, however, and should therefore be applied after sunset. During the session, Habib Ajet discovered an infestation of army worms in the cornfield. The army worms were already gnawing on the buds of the corn. During the first treatment, we couldn't get all the eggs. Those we missed will hatch in 4 or 5 days, but we'll destroy them. And by repeating the treatment 4 times a month, we'll eradicate them completely. The specialist has already convinced Isiaka Kone that the new product is right for him. The neem is a tree that we have all around us. The oil is not very expensive to process, so I'm delighted with this information. Back at the orange plantation near Bamako, The farm now supplies organic oranges to the entire region. Their success could inspire other farmers to use neem oil and combat pests without harming the environment.